relationships immediately blossomed into deep connections. I had too many walls for that, but they were steps toward healing. The most tangible sign of my growing confidence came when I made my first investment. Using $2,000 I managed to save, I purchased shares in a promising tech startup Jackson had mentioned. 3 months later, those shares had doubled in value. It wasn't life-changing money, but it represented something profound. I was no longer just reacting to circumstances, but actively shaping my future. By the end of that pivotal year, the frightened, homeless graduate sleeping in shelters was unrecognizable. I had a stable job, an education in progress, a decent apartment, and the beginnings of a professional network. The panic attacks that once plagued me weekly now came only during times of extreme stress. I'd begun to build a life that wasn't defined by what I'd lost, but by what I was creating. On New Year's Eve, 1 year after my lowest moment on that rusty fire escape, I stood on the balcony of my new apartment, watching the same downtown fireworks display. But this time, I watched with a glass of champagne in hand and hope in my heart. The promise I'd made to myself had been kept. Things had improved dramatically, and I was just getting started. The years that followed marked a period of exponential growth, both professionally and personally. I completed my associate's degree with high honors and transferred to Indiana University's Kelley School of Business, one of the top-ranked programs in the country. Thanks to a combination of scholarships, data flows, tuition assistance, and my own savings, I graduated with a bachelor's degree in business administration with minimal debt. Throughout my studies, I continued working in data flow, taking on increasing responsibility. By my senior year of college, I was managing a team of 5 and overseeing client relationships worth over $1 million annually. Jackson became more than a boss. He was my mentor, actually, my friend. He introduced me to industry contacts, brought me to conferences, and constantly pushed me to think bigger. You have a natural talent for seeing the gaps in systems and processes, he told me during my performance review after graduation. But more importantly, you understand people and what motivates them. That combination is rare and valuable. It was during that same meeting that Jackson made an unexpected proposal. I'm planning to launch a new startup focusing on supply